And who shot and killed another man on a local interstate is waiting tonight to hear whether he'll be charged.
The road rage drama played out Friday in COLERAIN Township. David Winter spoke exclusively yesterday with a passenger who was in the car when his life partner got shot and killed. Today, David speaks exclusively to the attorney of the shooter. And David, Ohio's Stand Your Ground law seems to be kind of at the center of this case, correct?
Yeah, absolutely, Paula. Those laws, they are on the minds of the police as they gather evidence in this case, and they will be on the mind of the prosecutor as he decides whether to charge this shooter. Now, there are three laws in particular that we're talking about here. The first one, the Castle Doctrine of 2008. It means that you can defend yourself in your car as well as your home. Now, the burden of proof law of 2018 says that the prosecution has to prove that you did not act in self-defense as opposed to you needing to prove that you did. And the duty to retreat law of 2021 says that you are not obligated to retreat before using lethal force. But all of these presume that you were defending yourself.
Like that, and then he starts coming into my car and then opening the door and everything, and I shot him. And he's killing me. Oh, my God. It was self-defense, total self-defense. I couldn't help it. I didn't want to kill the man.
A very distraught man calling 911 from I-275 near the Blue Rock exit Friday night, moments after he shot and killed 37-year-old Eric Duke.
And he shot Eric right in the head. Eric dropped to the ground. He didn't have to do that.
Chris Littleton was the passenger in the van Eric Duke was driving. He was also Duke's fiancée. He says they were minding their own business in the far right lane when the other driver became aggressive.
My client was not the aggressor.
Jay Clark is the shooter's attorney. He says Duke rammed his client, stopped in the fast lane, and walked back to confront him.
Like you would do if you had a small accident. My client rolled down his window and for his cooperation was punched in the mouth.
Clark sent us a picture of his client's lip.
He tried to put the window up. He was holding it down and he fired a shot.
Why didn't he just drive away?
They were mashed together. He was in the high-speed lane of the interstate with another vehicle behind him at the time, immediately after everybody stopped. He had nowhere to go.
The shooter's inability to escape and feeling his life was in peril will be key to his defense if he does get charged. But if the evidence cannot prove he wasn't defending himself, he likely will not get charged. The Buckeye Firearms Association's Joe Eaton.
If this was truly self-defense, the fact that he was able to defend himself, that is what we want in society. We want the crime victims to have the ability to go home to their families at the end of the night.
Something Eric Duke will not be doing.
Why? Shooting wasn't the answer.
And no winners here. At a press conference held earlier today by the COLERAIN Township Police Department, the police chief pleading with drivers, do not engage on the interstates with other drivers, especially if it's a negative engagement. He says if another driver will not leave you alone, just call 911. Reporting live from COLERAIN Township, David Winter, back to you.
Thank you, David. COLERAIN Township Police say it is hard to determine whether there are more road rage incidents going on these days or just more getting reported since everyone seems to have a cell phone.